Hey y'all, Chief Dad here. I'm going to show you how to get all of the legendary Ashen remains in Elden Ring, so let's get it. I'm going to run this like you're at the end of the game and you're about to beat the final boss and you're just missing an ash or two and you want to collect the rest of them, so just go from there. Let's get to it. Our first stop is going to be the Tombsward Catacombs in the Weeping Peninsula. It is just south of the Church of Pilgrimage. It's like right in the center part of the island up into the cliffside. In order to make it through this dungeon, you need to run through until you get to the point where you come up to a fire-breathing column. It'll be breathing fire down the direction that you're coming, and it'll be breathing fire down a path on the left side. When you get to that point and you make it to the actual column, you need to smack it with whatever you have, a sword, your hand, a shield, whatever, and it will lower to the ground. And then once it's all the way in the ground, you need to jump on it, and then it will raise up. You can jump on the platform above you, and then make your way to the switch. Pull the switch, open the door, fight the boss. That's how every dungeon goes. The boss of this dungeon is a cemetery shade who is extremely weak to physical attacks, so take advantage of that, and you will get the Lhutel the Headless legendary ash. Our second stop is the Wardead Catacombs, which are at the very northern edge of the arena where you fight Starscourge Radahn. After you fight him, you'll spawn back in the arena and just follow the edge of the water all the way to the end. It'll be a door in the cliffside. To clear this dungeon, when you enter the large room where you find a bunch of shades that are fighting each other, you're going to follow the right side and take the second set of stairs up. You're going to go through that hallway past two sets of rooms. When you get to the second set of rooms where you get surprise attacked by an enemy that is just outside the door, you're going to jump through the window, then climb the stairs, and then jump through the window again on your right. It's going to be where you just saw that shade that is shooting an arrow at you. Not this one, but the first one. You're going to come up to that shade, and that's going to be where the lever is for this dungeon. The boss fight for this dungeon is actually at the end of the first large room where you saw all the shades fighting each other. And the boss for this area is a putrid tree spirit. It by yourself is a huge pain. It's very large, does a lot of damage. It is weak to fire, however. And if you have a summon that is, very aggressive or will keep its attention, you can pretty much just lay whatever damage you want into it, and you can stun it, get a critical hit, and do a lot of damage that way. Take it down, and it will drop the Redmane Knight Ogha legendary Ashen Remain. Our third stop is Nokron, the Eternal City. You're going to go to the Ancestral Woods site of Grace after you beat the Mimic Tier boss when you make your way into Nokron. The Mimic Tier is the simplest of these 6 ashes to get. You're just going to run to the... you can see the building there on the left where the bridge is. You're just going to run across that bridge. And when you enter the building, you're going to go to the left. Down a small hallway, there's going to be a fog door which is guarded by a Stone Sword Key imp. Give it 1 Stone Sword Key. There's going to be an enemy inside guarding the chest, and inside that chest is going to be the Mimic Tier Legendary Ashes. Our fourth stop is going to be the Sacred Hero's Grave, which is found in the center of the Altus Plateau before you get into Lindell. It is going to be guarded by a Black Knife Assassin, so take him out and then make your way inside. The Sancted Hero's Grave is a puzzle dungeon that involves using light to stun enemies that otherwise can't be injured. Basically, there's going to be these circles of light on the ground, very obvious, and these enemies that are all black instead of their normal color scheme, they need to be led into those light circles to be damaged, and they do get stunned a little bit when that happens, but after a few seconds they will come back and start attacking you again, so just keep that in mind. You see this imp right here is normal color, and you'll see some in just a minute that are going to be all black. Those are the ones that you can't do damage to. So basically what you need to do is make it to the end of this dungeon, past a couple of the dropping blades traps. At the very end of that area, you're going to take a ladder up to a specific enemy that is all black. You're going to need to lead him back to a circle of light and take him down to unlock the doors to go fight the boss for this dungeon. The boss of this dungeon is called the Ancient Hero of Zamor. If you made it to the Zamor ruins in the Mountaintop of the Giants, which is likely, you'll know these guys already. They are very fast and they do a lot of damage, and then they can buff themselves with ice attacks. And this guy will specifically at 50% health buff himself with an ice attack. So look out for that. Another issue is that if you summon in your ashes as soon as you enter the room, it can get stuck on the enemies that are outside the room that followed you to that point. So maybe take a few steps into the room and then spawn in your ashes just to be safe. Either way, take it down and it's going to give you the Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff Legendary Ashes. Our fifth stop is the Ringleader's Evergaol, which is found in the Moonlight Altar area, which is at the very end of Ronnie the Witch's quest line, so if you've made it through that area, you know what place I'm talking about. Inside the Evergaol, you're going to take on Electo, the Black Knife Ringleader. You've fought Black Knife Assassins before, especially if you just went and got Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff. You had to fight a Black Knife Assassin to get into that area. So it's just like any other Black Knife Assassin fight. There's literally no difference. Like, I don't know why they didn't give this guy some sort of, special damage, special attack, something like that, but he's no different than any other one that I fought before. So take him down and you will get the Black Knife Tiche Legendary Ashes, which is actually one of the better ones. Our final stop is going to be the Prayer Room Site of Grace, which is found in Halleck Tree, or specifically in Elfale, Brace of the Halleck Tree. From the Site of Grace, you're going to head outside and all the way down the end of the first path. You're going to see some like white eggish things on the wall. If you look over the right side of the rail, you can see a small, like a support going down. Hop on that, and then hop onto the platform next to you with a gazebo on it. there's going to be a small room that is going to be guarded by one knight, and a Cleanrot knight is going to guard the chest inside. Take them both down, and in that chest is going to be the Cleanrot Knight Finlay Legendary Ashes. That'll be all 6. Congratulations. I will catch you guys next time. Adios.